Hi, welcome to ELF. We are on the unit Weather and Water. So this unit's going to be talking a lot about weather and water, which is great in the spring because we get to see so many things come and go and storms come in quickly, and so you can talk about the weather outside for your introduction. And then, as always, for our bin, we have some opening questions you can ask, and there are answers in parentheses in case you're feeling a little slow that morning, no coffee. We also have the puppet show, which we always highly recommend, and it talks about, I was going to introduce all the characters, but they're labeled on their sticks. Anyway, you take your clouds, and they're going to talk about how clouds are formed, this puppet show, and it's also going to talk about predicting weather a little bit by the clouds. So when you have a certain kind of cloud structure, you can expect a thunderstorm, for example, with a cumulonimbus. And we have a flag, too, that goes with the puppet show. So the other thing that's important about the introduction is, and you could use this as a conclusion, too, but it might be more impactful if you use it at the beginning of ELF. So we have a gallon of water here, and we're going to bring a jug in that's clear so they can kind of see what really happens with it. And this represents all the water on the earth. So this is all the water. So it's salt water, it's lakes, it's in the plumbing systems, it's water. So what we're going to do to explain to the kids is we're going to fill up the freshwater cup. So that's usable by humans, kind of, or usable by nature. So the rest that's staying in the cup is all salt water. It's not fresh water. So there we go. We have a half a cup in there. So then what we're going to do, it says right on the outline, is we're going to take a tablespoon of water. Let's see, we can talk about water covers about 70% of the Earth's surface, and then we poured that water in there to represent fresh. So then we're going to look at what's left in the jug is salt water in the oceans. Then we're going to take 5 tablespoons of water from the fresh cup. So all the water that's on Earth and usable is this amount. Take 5. So you can see a good portion of our water on Earth is frozen. Almost half of our fresh water is frozen. And then we're going to talk to the kids about human use. And we're going to ask them, hey, juniors and Johnnies and Lila's over there, what is a human use that we use water for?
Taking a shower.
Oh, taking a shower. All right, we're going to take out from the fresh water a teaspoon of water to represent that. What about you over there, Mikey?
Watering the lawn.
Oh, watering the lawn. Good, good. We're going to take another teaspoon out. So you're going to do this for about, 5 or 6 times and take out teaspoons of water. And then we're going to look at the 3 cups again and be like, what's the impact that humans have? Doesn't seem like much, but it is significant considering half of our fresh water is frozen. And then you're going to talk about all the salt water. And all this water's been around, and it goes through the water cycle all through life. So this water could be something that a dinosaur drank and has been cycled through. So kids think that's kind of cool, and it blows their mind a bit. So then I already talked about this puppet show. Then in the bin we have the background information. We combine 2 units. So this water everywhere, and wind and clouds. So before your session you might want to read this, and that way you're more engaged in the question and answer period. And on this unit we have snack ideas in there on the website, the PTA website. But the cute ones are like Twinkies, and you call them cloud cakes. Or we have cloud parfaits, which kids love. You put blue Jello and then whipped cream, blue Jello and then whipped cream. Be sure to ask about allergies, though, because I don't know who could be allergic to that stuff, clouds, but they probably are. So if you've got any questions, email us at mitchellelf@gmail.com.